Hello everyone, welcome back to Nigerian View. So guys, let's talk about the Infinity War between Black Ass and Supreme Vikings confraternity in Anambra State, and today we are going to be talking about what happened in the town of Obosi. Now the reason I call this Infinity War is because this confraternity war that is going on in Anambra State has been going on for too long, and I really don't think that confraternity war should be this long. And I am talking about the cities of Oka, Ughelli, Obosi, and Anambra. But like I said before, today we are going to be talking about what happened in the city of Obosi yesterday, which is the bringing down of these two young men that you are currently seeing on your screen. So in this video, I am going to tell you guys who these young men are and the people that brought them down. I am also going to be telling you guys what happened in Enugu, because there is also a problem between these two groups in Enugu. I will explain to you guys, and someone was also brought down. If you have enough patience to wait till the end, I will explain to you guys how 3 vigilantes were also brought down in Obosi, and this happened 2 Saturdays ago. I want to talk about it because a lot of people want to know what really happened, if it is confraternity related. So in this video, I will be explaining what also happened with those security officers. So without wasting any of your time, let's dive into the video. So you guys know that the confraternity war in Obosi has been on for quite some time, and it's basically started again since the bringing down of the young man by the name of Akalaka, according to words on the street. So yesterday, 2 young men were brought down, and the young man that you are currently seeing on your screen is one of the young men that were brought down yesterday. Now this young man is popularly known as Onoli, and he is said to be a member of Black Ass. As a matter of fact, this young man is said to be the former leader of Black Ass right there in Obosi. He was also the former leader of Black Ass when he was in the university in Enugu State. So the young man is said to have been the former number 1 in Enugu State and also in the town right there of Obosi. Now this young man has said to have left Nigeria before. He was in Turkey some time ago and later came back to Nigeria. And this is not the first time that the Vikings members have pulled a hit on him. The young man was once traced to Lagos State, and the Vikings members pulled a hit on him in Lagos State. They fired at him, boom boom boom, but the young man was able to escape. And also right there in the city of Obosi, they have fired at him before, boom boom boom, and he also was able to escape. But yesterday was the 3rd time that they have made an attempt on him, according to words on the street, and he was unable to escape that of yesterday. So the young man was brought down by some young men who are said to be members of Vikings in Obosi town yesterday. And that same yesterday, this young man that you are currently seeing on your screen was also brought down. Now this young man is by the name of Nnamdi, and he is said to also be a member of Black Ass. This young man was brought down by some young men that are said to be members of Vikings yesterday in the town of Obosi. So these 2 young men were brought down in the town of Obosi yesterday. The former leader of Black Ass and another young man who is said to be a member of Black Ass. And you know that when confraternity members bring each other down, the pictures and the videos are always very graphic, and this is no different. So the pictures and the videos of these young men that were brought down are very graphic, and for those that haven't seen it, I'm going to post it on my Telegram later in the day. As a matter of fact, I am going to post the pictures and the videos of everything that I am going to explain in this video, including the incident that happened in Enugu and also the vigilantes that were brought down 2 Saturdays ago, that I am going to explain to you guys how it happened at the end of this video. So a quick warning, so for those that are not in the NV family, for those that haven't joined the Telegram and also the WhatsApp, I am going to leave the link of the Telegram on the comment section, so you can just click the link and click join, and you have to wait for me to accept it because it is a private channel. Now this is the current situation in Obosi. The city is very hot, and I will advise anyone who is a member of Black Ass and a member of Vikings to try as much as possible to hide their head. The best thing to do is to travel away from that city. Go to another city if you know you are a confraternity member in that town, because it is not safe at all. And when you leave that city, don't go to Oka, don't go to Umbo, and don't go to Ughelli. These cities are not safe. If you want to still live in Anambra state, I will advise you to go to Okija, because the elders and the communities in Okija, they don't tolerate confraternity war. If you try to fight in Okija, they are going to light you on fire immediately. The community will bring you down and light you on fire. They don't play in Okija, and we have seen it right here on Nigerian View before. So that is for Obosi. Now let's talk about what happened in Enugu 2 days ago that led to the bringing down of a young man. Now this Enugu incident is somehow. A young man was brought down in coal camp, and the young man that was brought down is said to be the chairman of the transport union right there. And this particular young man that was brought down is also said to be a member of Black Ass. Now according to what happened, the young man was walking when a car stopped, and some young men jumped out of the car and they told the young man to enter the car with them, something like a kidnapping, and the young man refused to enter the car with them, so they stabbed the young man several times, and this is how the young man was brought down. Now the members of Black Ass in Enugu right there in Coal Camp, they are pointing accusing fingers at the members of Vikings. But the members of Vikings have not claimed that they are the one that brought down the young man. A lot of members of Vikings right there in Enugu, a lot of them are saying that they really don't know what happened to the man, and this is according to words on the street. However, Black Ass members have said that the people that brought the man down are members of Vikings. So if you live in Enugu, you have to be careful, because nobody knows what is going to happen next. So this is also for Enugu. Now let's move to the last chapter of this update. Let's talk about the security officers, or rather the vigilantes that were brought down 2 Saturdays ago. Now according to what was said and how it was explained by an eyewitness, and the voice note went viral, but it was in Igbo language, so that is the reason I am not going to post it here. Now the young man that saw everything that happened said he was going to a filling station to get some fuel. While he was very close to the filling station, he saw the vigilantes. They stopped him, they were hitting on his car, and they were screaming at him. So he told them that he was just going to the filling station to get some fuel, and this happened at night on the 4th of February 2023. So the young man said after they finished screaming at him, they allowed him to go. So he drove into the filling station, and he could still see the vigilantes because they were very close to the filling station. And he said while he was in the filling station, another car came that have some young men in it, and the vigilantes did the same thing that they did to this young man to the other car that have the young men in it. They were hitting the car, screaming at the young men. And we should remember that this is Obosi, and if I am a vigilante in Obosi and I see a car that is filled with young men, I have to suspect something, and if I know I don't have enough power to search the car, I will respect myself and allow them pass, because life is vital. Life is very important. So the vigilantes started screaming at the young men, and the young men started screaming back at the vigilantes. They told the vigilantes not to hit their car. They were very angry, screaming back at the vigilantes. So the vigilantes finally allowed the young men to leave. So the young men drove away. So this young man that is recounting the story, he said he was still in the filling station when this same car that is filled with the young men came back, and immediately they came back, they opened fire at the vigilantes. Boom, boom, boom. And before you knew what was happening, 30 vigilantes were brought down. Now when this happened, it is not very clear the people that did it, but according to words on the street, it is confraternity members. Now some Vikings members have claimed that the people that did this are members of Vikings, while Black Ass members have also claimed that the people that did it are members of Black Ass. You know, there is something I quickly want to point out before I end this video, because I have noticed it. Bringing people down is a very bad thing. I think it is something that every group should deny, that they are bringing people down. So this is what has been going on in Enugu State and also in the city of Obosi, right there in Anambra State. And I really hope that our youth will be able to find a way to make peace, because a lot of things are going on in this country and we really don't need these confraternity wars and confraternity killings in our country. I hope that they will be able to make peace and let everywhere calm down to the way it used to be, because peace is the only way forward. Anyway guys, you are watching Nigerian View.